You see her, you hear her laughing rather here on 1310. The power she digs in. Deja vu. It is Amari Young yet again. Good to see you 24 hours later here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You all dug deep for the second straight day. It seemed like you had your back against the wall, but you led the charge there in that fourth quarter to get that distance that you needed to put away a pretty good Idaho team. What happened early on that second half, and how did you all adjust to be able to get the victory?
I think coming out second half, they had a lot of energy, and we had a few defensive slip-ups. But, offensively, I think we executed it pretty well. But we did have a few defensive slip-ups that hurt us.
Well, I saw you in the hallway earlier today, and I asked you, I said, are you ready? And you said, yes, ma'am. And you obviously were, and especially in that fourth quarter. What was the difference between how you said that about the defense, but how did you guys get back on track in the fourth quarter with your offense?
I guess we just stayed the course. Coach told us. We had to pick up our defense coming out because they scored a couple back-to-back points. We just stayed the course. And we stayed composed this game, I think, when they got up.
What do you think you all gained as a team with these two wins and the way the games went down this weekend? How do you all think you got better as a team over these last 2 days?
I think these were 2 wins we needed coming back from the UVA loss. I think it helped us gain some experience and just believing in ourselves and knowing what we can do before we get to conference play.
And you turn the calendar to December. What things are you all going to focus on as a group, as players, to build upon what you all have managed to do and turn it into more success next month?
I think we're just going to focus individually on what we do best and what we do best at our roles. I think that's what will help us come time for December, just doing what we do best individually.
Off the floor, Amari, what's this weekend and this experience, being away from home on Thanksgiving, but also being with your teammates for this experience and to leave 2-0. What's this whole experience in California been like for you?
It's been a nice experience. I love that our hotel's on the beach. We have a nice view. This is my first Thanksgiving away from my family because last year they came up to Charleston. So just being able to spend it with my teammates, it makes it feel like family still.
Congratulations. We'll see you back in the Old Dominion on Wednesday at William & Mary.
Thank you.
That is Amari Young for the second straight day. Our player of the game as Old Dominion gets the victory today, 67-55, and it looks like head coach Nikki McCray is going to hang with us here as I work on getting a clean headset for you. I think the job is done here, Coach. I did it to the best of my ability. She is here and ready to talk another Monarch basketball win. Can you hear us now? There you go. Coach, initial thoughts on how your team managed to get a victory against Idaho here today?
I thought, the things that I talked to you about, we had, 2 out of the 4 show up. I think Tay showed up at the end of the game. We saw some signs of some of our good execution against the zone. So people are playing a zone. We just got to sustain it. I think we get rattled a lot by zone, and it makes us lose our confidence. But we got great shooters, and people have to move without the basketball. We got great penetrators. So I thought tonight we had some confidence with the group. They gave us some energy. Down the stretch, we lost our composure there. To start that second half, it wasn't good. The energy was low. The people came in off the bench. They were ready. And when we went down 1, we could have folded. So that was the maturity that I saw in this team. And, that's something that didn't happen at Virginia. So we're still a work in progress. And but it's a great win for us, great trip for us.
Well, that fourth quarter, you had that 5 out there. Ashley Scott, Morris, Adams, Young, and Edwards. And they started out playing you in man-to-man. And, boy, you got them out of that quickly with your – talk about that, those couple of sequences you had there in the middle.
Well, I think, they were going back and forth, man zone, and we knew they would probably do that. But I thought the people that we needed the ball in their hands, we had it in their hands. It was really good to see Tay really step up down the stretch, and Amari was an animal. I challenged her to be aggressive. I told her, you're part of the Big 4, and it's unacceptable for you to be averaging 6 attempts. You need 12 to 13 attempts every night, and you got to figure out a way to get it, and you got to be aggressive. And she told me, I got you, Coach. And she's responded, but we're still learning. We're still young. People want us to be right here. We're not there yet, but hopefully by March we will be there.
Do you think you all got closer over the course of the last couple of games and the ups and downs that you went through to arrive at 2 wins?
Well, I think we're not there yet. It's just some immaturity. The way we came out the second half was unacceptable, low energy. For me, I'm just trying to get our kids to understand our success is dictated by defense, not offense, whether we're scoring the ball. And I think we have players on our team that they get fueled by their offense, and it doesn't work that way. We are a gritty, hard-nosed, tough team. And yes, when things are flowing, it's great, but we hang our hats on our defense and our speed.
But that said, a couple of players stepping up. Isn't that kind of the purpose of this event? Not only to grow as a team on and off the floor, but also see players rise to the occasion. You get a chance to really work through some of the issues in game situations. And then you see, like you said, you challenged Amari, you challenged Tay, and they come through in the clutch both days.
Yes, I thought Asia Hudson had a great weekend, and she's a defensive stopper for us. Yes, she can hit threes, but her number one priority is to lock people up and get herself going, on the defensive end. And I thought Amari really stepped up. Deja's just trying to get her acclimated a little bit more. We're missing that piece. But Marie, she's getting better and better. Her experience is going to get better. I allow her to make mistakes because I don't have to worry about her effort. So the more games she gets, the more experience she gets.
Well, I thought defensively, talk a little bit. I know you said in the beginning that you wanted to make the ball, you want to take the ball out of Markson's hands. Talk about that. All your defenders did a great job on her this afternoon.
I thought Coach Freeman did a great job with the scout. We knew we had 3 people that could bother her, and they did it. I think they talked about it. We talked about it. This is the maturity in our team. We got to grow. And I thought tonight we didn't have as many miscommunications on the defensive end, which was key. But I thought they did a great job of just bothering her. Lamar wore her down, so that helped. I don't think she was as eager to go. She didn't have the juice as much, but she's so big for them, and it was good to have our kids step up and guard her.
No rest for the weary. You're going to take the Red Eye tonight back to the Old Dominion. We're just a few days after that, Wednesday to be exact. You go back into road competition at William and Mary. How challenging a process is this going to be, getting everybody to get through that west to east jet lag and get focused for the Tribe after a successful weekend?
Well, I think this is what we, when I look at our schedule, this is like the 3rd year we've been on the road in a conference, so we're battle tested right now. And I think hopefully this will help us. But our kids have to understand we got to grow. Every game is important, whether you're home or away. We're not making excuses. We'll get back. We'll rest, we'll recover, and then we'll get right back at it on Wednesday and Thursday, and then we play them on whatever day it is.
Yeah, on Wednesday, actually, yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a great test for us. Again, the maturity of this team will show in that. So hopefully we'll respond, but I think it feels good to get 2 wins under your belt and get that taste, that taste from the Virginia loss.
Coach, congratulations on 2 big wins here in California. We will see you back in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Thank
coming
you,
up
and
next
I hope
week.
everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Looking forward to seeing everybody at home and supporting us when we go down to William and Mary.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
That is Old Dominion head women's basketball coach Nikki McCray. It's a